is up, YouTube? What is up, Giants fans? It is your boy J Dimes. We are back at it with another New York Giants video. Back at it with another New York Giants banger. And before we get to this one, if you are not subscribed, make sure you like, make sure you comment, and make sure you hit the subscribe button and join the Dime Dropper gang. Now let's hop right to this one. So today, Schoen and John Mara both spoke to the media at the NFL's annual meeting that was held in Palm Beach. And I think Schoen said a few very interesting things today. We're going to hop right into it. And that's going to start off with James Bradberry. Now, if you didn't see the report that was dropped today, that the Giants were close to trading James Bradberry, and the Colts, Chiefs, and Texans were three teams to watch out for if the trade was to happen. And Paul Schwartz tweeted out that Schoen said that he didn't sound as if he was eager to trade James Bradberry. He stressed that he is a good cornerback and only 28 years old, and he said he can use the last resort tactic of extending Bradberry to gap cap relief. And I want to praise Schoen real quick for that, because if we were to have Dave Gettleman as our GM, you know what I'm saying, I know we don't want to think about it, but if we seen it when the Giants were just cutting players and not filling in those holes after cutting said players, it was just another reason why it was never going to work with Dave Gettleman. And one thing I like that Schoen is doing is that he's playing the long game with this. He is playing the long game. Schoen could have been tried to cut him. He could have been done that. He could have been got a 7th round pick for him. But no, he is playing the long game. He knows that James Bradberry is not a bad player. He knows that he's not a bad player. James Bradberry isn't a bad player. And what we were thinking is that we just want the cap space. And he said that if he can, get a pick for him, he wants that. But if he's not going to be able to get that, he's going to want to keep him and, extend him to keep him around longer and to open up some cap space so we can sign these draft picks. I really think that was a very great comment from Schoen. Now, again, let's take all this with a grain of salt. The Giants will trade James Bradberry tomorrow after this, but let's take all this with a grain of salt. But for now, I like the process that Schoen is taking with this James Bradberry contract. Next, we're going to shift over to the NFL draft, where Schoen said that we have enough needs on the roster that we can take best player available. Now, I think we all knew that Schoen, he did come out earlier in the draft process that he wanted to take BPA. He wants BPA. And I want to know that, one question I have is, does that mean if Kayvon Thibodeau's on the board or Icom is on the board, both of those guys on the board, he would take KT over Icom? Would that, and it's crazy because it's all about how their board looks. It's not about the NFL, who they think the best player is. It's about the Giants draft board at that time. They think Charles Cross is the best player available at that time. They're going to take him, all right? And I just want to see, and I'm eager because we are 1 month. Today makes 1 month from the NFL draft. I'm very eager to see who they have higher on their board. The Giants end up taking Charles Cross 5th overall over Icom, then we would know how high they are on Charles Cross. Now, the next one is that Schoen saw the reports that the Giants want to trade back, but he said that they actually haven't discussed that yet. Now, that one is huge. That one is very huge because ever since, free agency started, or before, even days before free agency, Giants fans have been talking about trading back. And we've seen reports come out that the Giants are signaling that they want to trade back. They want to acquire more draft assets and draft picks. And for Schoen to come out today and say that the Giants haven't discussed about trading back yet, that's crazy. That is insane. That is crazy. Now, I don't know about this one. I don't know if this one is true. I don't know how this could end up being a smoke screen. I don't know. All right. I don't know. This could easily be a tactic for teams that want to trade up in the draft to say that we have not discussed with no other team about trading back. You're welcome to try to make business with a trade with us in the NFL draft. That's a very crazy one. Leave down below your comments on that one, that the Giants haven't even discussed about trading back yet. And that's okay. That is okay. The Giants are not forced to trade back. They are not forced to trade back at all. If they want to take a guy at 5th or 7th, do that. Do not think you're obligated to trade back just because you have 2 first-round draft picks. That is not the case, all right? That is not the case. One other thing is they talk about Saquon. they talked about Saquon today, and it basically gave us the feeling. Now, Mara said that if Joe Schoen or the Giants wanted to trade Saquon, he would give them 100% all go. Just do it. If you want to do it, just do it. And Joe Schoen came out and said that the Giants are not going to trade Saquon. The Giants have not called around any NFL teams about trading Saquon, and that he even called Saquon personally about that, basically saying we're not going to trade you. And even though that basically it states, it kind of feels like the Giants aren't going to trade Saquon, I've seen it before. I've seen it before with Odell. You know, Dave Gettleman came up there and told us that we didn't pay Odell Beckham Jr. just to trade him. And what happened the season after that? He was in Cleveland. And I just got to see it to believe it. And I really do believe that Saquon Barkley still has that potential to be that 2018 Saquon. I do believe it. With a good offensive line, another year, you know, off of that injury, I really do believe that Saquon Barkley can reach back to that 2018 version of Saquon. I really do believe it. And I know it's a lot of fans that want to get rid of Saquon. I understand that. But I think right now the Giants need to try their best to build an offensive line around him. And if he doesn't succeed, if he does not, you know, excel after, you know, 2022, then I'm down for anything. I'm down for letting him go in free agency. I'm down for, you know, whatever you got to do, hitting him with the franchise tag, then trading him. Whatever you have to do, I'm down for after 2022. Right now, the Giants should not be trying to trade Saquon, because what can you even get for Saquon right now? He's coming off one of his not a great season. You know, averaging 3.8, 3.7 yards per carry. You know, he's coming off an ACL injury. You know what I'm saying? He's not 2018 Saquon. Hell, he's not even 2019 Saquon. 2019 Saquon, dealing with that high ankle sprain, was still, you know, a good running back. The Giants will not get anything crazy for Saquon. And if Saquon Barkley were to go out, you know, and not do as well as we think he can, then, like I said, I'm down for whatever. You know what I'm saying? I love Saquon. Saquon Barkley's my favorite NFL player. My favorite player in the NFL. Favorite player in the league. Love him. But when it's time to make big decisions to get better, and to, you know, when it's time for two teams to separate, that just hasn't happened. But Joe Schoen, sounds like the Giants have yet to actually actively shop Saquon. So I love that, because I want him to be here. I want him to be here. And that's gonna really do it. If you enjoyed, leave a like, comment, hit the subscribe button. If you like these type of videos, let me know. Hit that like button, comment down below your thoughts. And I would definitely keep out pumping these type of videos out where Joe Schoen says something to the media. You know, I'm hopping right on, I'm reacting to it and giving y'all the deeds. Like I said though, that's gonna be it for me. If you enjoyed, leave a like, comment, hit the subscribe button. And until then, it's been your boy J Dimes. Go Giants. Hop on the Joe Schoen train. We out. Deuces. Hey.